Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Clay Loves Logic, where on this channel I solve logic-based Sudoku puzzles I find interesting. Today, I'm going to be trying the puzzle Heavy Fog at the Airport by EPH. As always, I'll put the link to this puzzle in the description of the video so you can try out the puzzle if you'd like. But for now, let us have a look at the rules. Standard Sudoku rules apply. You have to have the digits 1 through 9 in every 3x3 box, in every row, and of course in every column. Fog. Most of the airport, most of the airport is covered in fog. Placing a digit correctly in a cell will remove the fog from that cell and the adjacent cells. German whispers. Adjacent digits on a green line must have a difference of at least 5. We know some tricks about German whispers that I will show you immediately, but basically, if you have a 2 on a German whisper, you have to have a 7, 8, or 9 beside it, then a 1, 2, 3, or 4 beside that. It has to go up and down. So there's a sort of polarity or parity, maybe, German whispers, where there's always a low digit followed by a high digit, then a low digit, then a high digit, never 5. And there's a few other tricks we'll talk about. Maximum. A digit in a gray square must be greater than all digits in cells orthogonally adjacent to it. So we'll explain what that looks like when we get to it. And then thermometers. Digits along gray lines must strictly increase from bulb to the tip. And we'll explain thermometers when we get there too. Well, the first thing I can tell you about German whispers with absolute confidence is that there's never a 5 on. Because if you think about the Sudoku digits 1 to 9, if you subtract 5 from 5, you get 0. And if you add 5 to 5, you get 10. Neither of which are valid Sudoku digits. The next thing I'll tell you about this German whisper is imagine the path it takes. This is one end of it. It obviously travels up to there, goes here, goes here, it goes here, it goes here, and it goes here. That's just clear. We can see it does that. And that begs the question, where do you put a 5 in the central box of this puzzle? And of course, there's only one place. It's going to be right here in the center. That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought that the maximum rule was going to be in here to let us know the orientation of, or the parity of the other digits. So because this must be greater than all the digits adjacent to it, this is going to be our 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple. And this is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. And actually now this is going to fill in really fast. Because when you think about a 4 on a, so there's a couple other tricks I know about German whispers, one of which 4 and 6 are both monogamous. And what I mean by that is they only have one digit that can pair with them. So if you have a 6 on a German whisper, it can only be beside a 1. If you add 5, you get 11. That's not valid. So 6s have to be beside 1s, and 4s, for the same reason, have to be beside 9. And that is to say, anywhere here you see a low digit that has 2 high digits on either side of it, you couldn't have a 4. Because if this was a 4, these would have to be double 9s. So in fact, we're going to get a 4 here, a 9 here, a 6 here, and a 1 here. So this is going to be the 4 that goes to a 9. This is going to be the 6 that goes to a 1. And now we're going to have a 6, 9, 1, 4, 1, 4, 6. I'll come up. A 7, 8, and 2, 3 pair. One of these will be, well, actually, this one will be 7, won't it? Because this here has to have a 2 and a 3 beside it. And if it has a 2 and a 3 beside it, it could never be 7. That's not high enough. This is 7. That's 8. Oh, sorry. This is 7. Okay. Well, this is a very long thermometer. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 digits. And I don't know what. Oh, and there's a 7 here, so that's going to help. That has to be a 2, and that has to be 3. It won't clear any fog because there's no more fog to clear. But we have to think about. I suppose we have to think about this thermometer, and we have to ask ourselves, the lowest digit it could be is a 2. Then it could only be a 4. And if it's not 4, it's 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and it can't be a 6. If it was 6, it would just be 6, 9. That doesn't work because there's a 7, 8 here. So if this was 6, so this is in fact 2 or 4. Yeah. So 2 or 4, we could have, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't be 7 or 8. And then here we could have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if it ends there. Here the same, it can't be 1, or sorry, it can't be 2 or 4 or 5. So it could be 1 or 3, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, and that's as high as it could be. Because if this was a 6, you couldn't put a 7 here. You have to put an 8. This would be a 9. It couldn't go further. So this is a 1 or a 3. This is a whole bunch of other things. 2, 4, 5. And it's, well, just 2, 4, 5, actually. And then this, obviously, is now we get to this sort of who knows area. Yeah, where I don't really feel like pencil marking, that's the way to go. Now, there's no palindromes. This is, in fact, a thermometer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a thermometer of at least 5 digits. 3, 4, 5. Sorry, at least 7 digits. Yeah, that's what we're meant to appreciate. I don't know what way it starts, but I guess we can arrive to the central digit the same, right? If it starts on one end, and it would be pretty hard for it to, for this to be the higher end, right? There's already so many high digits here. So I'm just wondering really what we can say about this. If it started here, let's just imagine this for a second. 1, 2, 4, 6. And maybe that's what we're supposed to appreciate, is this is a high digit, isn't it? Because if this is a 1, if either of these are 1, and they either have to be 1 or higher. And what I mean by that is if this isn't the start of it, this would be. If this isn't the start of it, this would be. So the lowest central, like the lowest starting point you could have would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this central digit could never be, no matter where you start this, it could never be less than a 6. Could it? Because even if it starts here, it could be 1, 2, 3, but this digit sees 4 and 5. If it starts here, it only gets higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this is always a 6. Well, as high as it could be as a 6. And now that's going to be really interesting, isn't it? Because that's going to just say, if this was a 6, this can't be 7. So this would have to be 8, 9. Wow. I think this is 6, 7, 8, 9. Because we've worked out that this digit has to be at least a 6. It can't be the start of the thermometer. There's no bulb. And it can't be as low as a 3 because neither of these can be the start. If this is the start, it's 1, 2, 3. If this is the start, it's 1, 2, 3. So this digit can't get to anything but 6. And for it to get to 6, it needs to still be escalating. This couldn't be a 7 because of the 7 here. So it'd have to be 6, 8, and then 9. But we can see it extends. So this has to be the 6, and it has to go 7, 8, 9. And we're just going to get those digits. We've just earned them. 7, 8, 9. Wow. That's really fun deduction. Cool. So then this is a whole bunch of things. 5, 4, 3. Oops, sorry. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Assuming it ends here, it might not. This is a German whisper now, isn't it? Okay. And our options for low digits, well, yeah, our options for low digits, and we'll need 2 of them. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? No, we'll only need 1 of them. If this is a low digit, all of these are high, which isn't possible because this is a 6 and a 7. If this is low, this is high, this is high, this is high. If this is high, these are all low, and that has to be what it is. So this is 8 or 9. And then this could be 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1. So if this is 9, we could have 2, 3, 1. Okay, sure. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Man, that's so close to being a quadruple. I guess we need, well, look at that. This can't be 8, 9. And these are 1, 2, 3. This can't be higher than 5. So what I'm trying to think in my head is, what could this digit be? It can't be an 8 or a 9, 6 or a 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is an 8 or 9. So all of our low digits are accounted for. And I think we can do better than that, but I'm not sure yet. So let me just think. What are we learning about this now? Well, we're learning that you can't put a 5 on a German whisper. Well, we know that already. So this is not a 5. Now, that means the thermometer ends. Well, no, because this could be a 5. Ugh. Because I'm just thinking in my head that this probably, I mean, this could be a 5 or this is a 5. Yeah, so. Well, this, look at that. This is 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 6, 7, 8. This is 7, 8 because it sees 6 and 9. So this is now a low digit. That's 2 or 4. And it's not 4, actually, because this can't be a 9. So we actually get a 2 now. Cool. This is not 3 or 4 anymore. This is not 4 or 5. This is not 5 or 6. So now this is a 9. We actually just get that because this could be 6, 7, 8, or 9. But because it's beside a 2, it can't be 6. So it can only be 7, 8, 9. And we have 7 and 8 there. So this is a 9. This is a low digit now, 1, 2, or 3. Again, it can't be a 9, or it can't be a 4 because we'd have double 9s. And so then this is 6, 7, 8. So we have a 6, 7, 8 quadruple, and we need 4 and 5 somewhere. And that is going to be just from these 2 digits. And now we know that that is, in fact, the end of the German whisper, because, yeah, 4 and 5 can't be on them. Okay. What is this then? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Oh, well, dang it. It could still be a 5. I know that this isn't the 5 now, which means if the thermometer, I mean, there's a world where it goes 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I don't think we can tell yet. 9, 4, 2, 1, 9, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, there's still, yeah, that's still basically anything. What do we need up here? Just 7, 8, 9 with no real ability to distinguish. This is not 3. I can see that. It's 1, yeah, that's not 3 at least. Well, we need a 9 somewhere up here. And we need a 9 somewhere up here, which means we need a 9 somewhere in one of those 2 spots. Okay, well, that's useful. And then we need a 9 in, well, it gets less interesting. Yeah, it gets less interesting, doesn't it? What am I meant to appreciate? Well, I suppose this could still be a 3, couldn't it? 3, 2, 1. No, it couldn't. This could not be a 3 anymore because this is, yeah, that's the tiniest deduction, but it is in fact helpful in that this is now a 4 or a 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 5, 1. Okay. That's still possible now. But I wish I could make some more progress on this one. I mean, here, there's a few really interesting thermometers I'd like to be able to tell you more about, but I'm just thermometer logic, I'm not incredible at. So this is a good, oh, well, this is an 8. That's been available forever because there's an 8, 9 here. Okay, that helps because now this is a 3, and that's what we were supposed to appreciate, which will force an 8. Yeah, okay, geez. So that's been available for ages. And that really does help a lot. Because now neither of these are 1. So it could be, well, actually, the fact that it's not 1 anymore means it's not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This digit could be anything. 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5. Yeah, it could still be anything. It doesn't immediately solve all of my problems and my worries, but it helps. 4, 5 means this is 3, 4, means this is 2, 3. That could be the end of it, but that would give us all the high digits. What are we learning about this now? 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. If this is 6, 7, then it would force this to be 9. But if this is 6, this could be 7, 9, 2. So I can't exclusively say, but what I can say is that 1 and 2 are never here. That is meaningful. 1 and 2 are always here. And we have a 2 here and a 1 here. So we get a 1 there. And then we get a 2, has to be somewhere here. But it could be here. So we get 2 down to a couple places. What is the next piece of the puzzle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is just a 7 now, I believe. Yeah, nice. Okay, so this is a 3-cell thermometer. Nice. So what is this? This is 2, 3, 4, or 5, I guess. And it's not 4. Okay. This is not 4 now because there's always a 4 in this row. So 4 is somewhat now restricted. There's a world where this is just, yeah, I don't know which way this goes yet. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. Well, what can we say about the central digits? We need a 3 somewhere. Well, there you go. We need a 3 in this row, don't we? Which means this is a 4. And this is a 5. 2, 3 pair now. 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 5, 6. 3. So 5, 6, and 8. That's not 8. That's not 5. That's not 6. So 3, 5, 6, 8. But that is obviously going to do more for us because now we know that that is going to be 4. This could literally still be 6, 7, and then this would be, or no, it couldn't. This could be 6, 9, and this would be, no, this is a 5. Sorry, it's the only spot that you can have a 5. Yeah, which is now going to give us a 5 here, because none of these are 5s anymore. So 6, 7, 9, or 7, 9, 6. It's all valid and it's all fine. I don't think we can say, sort of, oh, well, this is a 1 now, isn't it? Because of the 3. That's a 1. So this is a 2. So this is a 1. This is not a 2 anymore. So this is not a 3, nor is it a 4. So we have a 4, 5 pair now. That's not a 4. And now, oh, because we could still have a 4 here. Wow. If this was a, yeah, okay, fine. Wow. Okay, well, here's a German whisper point. So these are both low digits. And this is either 2 or 4, because it's not 1 and it's not 3. And this is either 2, 3, or, well, it's not 4 or 5, actually. We have a 4 or 5 pair. So now we have a 2, 3 pair. So we know what this digit is by dint of Sudoku. But what it means is this is not a 7, right? This is an 8 or a 9 because there's always going to be one digit higher than a 2. But more importantly, we know this digit. So let's just see what it is. We see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's an 8, 9 pair. Sorry. Well, an 8, 9 pair means that this is not 9. So by Sudoku, this is 9. That's the only spot left. It could be a 9. And that still doesn't, doesn't disambiguate those. But what it does tell us is this is an 8, 9 pair. So this is a 7. And what it tells us is one of these is always 9. Yeah, okay. What else do we now know? Oh, we have a 2. Oh, yeah, I already knew we had that 2, 3 pair. We have a 2, 1, 2, 4 almost. Interestingly enough. Oh, well, actually, look, way more. This one here tells us that that's a 3, and it makes that a 2, and that a 3. This is now never a 2, and this is now a 2 because it can't be a 3. This can't be a 2 anymore. So we have a 1, 4, 5, and this is somehow still 8 or 9. That's somehow still valid, which is just mind melting. What is the lowest digit we could have here now? Well, 1. This is just our high digits. 1, 6, 7. Oh, well, look, there's a 5 here. That's really powerful. That forces that to be a 1, a 4, a 5, a 9, and an 8. And that 4 gives us a 2, gives us a 3. That's going to give us a 4. This can still somehow be basically anything. But now though, we need a 5, and this 5 sees that, so that can only be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is now a 6, isn't it? Which is going to finally do that for us. Still nothing here further, but now this is a thermometer that's at least of length 2. We need a 1 somewhere up here. There's a world where this is a 1. The thermometer could be just 2 digits, but let's see what we need for now. We need a 1. What can we take out of here? 5 and 6. Okay. But is this just 7, 8, 9? This is never a 7 then. What do we need here? 1, 2, 3. We need a 4. We need a 5, and we need a 6. And then up here we need a what? A 1, 2, 3. That's weird. Okay. And then we know, well, that's all we know. This could be a 1, 2, 3. This could be, well, this couldn't be a 3 at least, but it could be 2, 3, 1. Damn it. This couldn't be a 2 anymore, at least. This is only a 3 or a 4. This is not a 1. There's a 1 here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7. 7. Oh, it's only 6, 7, and 9. Oh yeah, because this could be it could be 2 cell. And then here we need 1, 5, and 8. Oh, and then this is solved, right? Because that's yeah, that's solved at least. Have these really not solved? They really haven't, hey? That's so strange. Because like, boy, pencil marking this isn't really going to feel great. Because they'll all have 4. I mean, there's always a 1, 3, 4, 6, right? We'll have 4 marks in all of these, which I don't really love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. See, I just don't love that. But I mean, whatever. It's okay. All right. What now? I mean, I really just I need to know how long these are. I feel like they want to be three, right? I mean, if they're three, that's so nice. I just don't know for sure. I have to find one digit for sure. I mean, this is not a five anymore, at least. What am I meant? Is there something I'm missing in the rules? No, because I feel like, it'd be easy to guess and say that these will be three cells, but I can't prove it. I can't prove that this would extend. I mean, because this just is fine. It could just be eight, nine, and then this is a cell that's not on the thermometer and it's a seven. How do I do this without like extensively just trying to find an error? Hmm. Wow. What am I not seeing? This is going to be so embarrassing once I finally see it, I'm sure. Ugh. EPH. Why are you doing this to me? I'm totally stumped. There's nowhere does it say that thermometers have to be a certain length. Well, I'm okay. One or two or three, that's common. That's fine. This doesn't have to be on the thermometer. It could be anything. Seven or eight or nine, seven, eight, nine. Again, the thermometer could end here, and then this is fine to be anything. It could even be seven, nine, eight. That's fine. This thermometer is working this way. Fine. Four, three, two, if it goes all the way. Two, four, three, two, three, four. Doesn't matter. It's fine. And then this two, seven, nine would be fine. Six, nine would be fine. Six, seven, nine would be fine. What is the puzzle that I'm missing? What am I not seeing? I mean, solving these ones would help at least. Oh, one sec. I gotta let my dog out. Baby. Okay. Boy, if I knew how to resolve these, if I knew how to resolve these, it would make, I'm sure it would clear some things up. But what, like, You know, I don't even, oh, there we go. There we go. There's a 2-3 pair. We have a 2-3 pair in column 2. Okay. So we take a 2-3 out of that. What else? Is that all? 3 comes out of here. Okay, do we have another pair that I've missed? And is that pair enough to do anything? Is that pair enough to do anything? Do we have any naked singles? So 2 and 3 are accounted for. 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. How did that not just, does that do anything? Come on. I thought that was going to be something I hadn't. I mean, it let me take 2 and 3 out of here, but that doesn't do. I mean, now, okay, so now I know for sure there's a 2 in one of those. 2-3 pair. I mean, all that means is one of these is a 2, and one of these is a 2. Oh, but that's not even right. Sorry. Yeah, one of these is a 2. One of these is a 2. One of those. So that's not even unique yet. Like, there's still nothing to glean from that. You know what? One thing I thought about is 9s. Where do you put a 9 in this row? That's what it is. This is a 9. Oh, thank goodness. This is no longer a 9. It's not a 6. It's not a 4 or a 6. It's not a 5 or an 8. Oh, and this is, it could be a 3. But look, now we have a 1, 2, 3 triple. That's a 4. Thank God. That's a 2. That's a 3. Wow, that took me way longer than I care to admit to find. Wow. Okay. 2 sees a 3. Um, it's not a 3 anymore. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, neither of these are 3. Okay, there's no 4 here. Okay, what's the next piece now? We're so close. Well, one thing to note is this can't be a 7 anymore. If this is a 7, it would require this to be a 1 and a 2. There's a 1, 2 there. And we always need a 3 here. That's going to give us an 8, which is going to give us a 6 and a 3 and an 8. That's going to give us a 1 and a 2, and a 1, and a 1. Oops, sorry. There's obviously a 1 there. That's just my silly pencil marks. 1. So this is a 1. This is a 3 because it's not a 2. This is a 7 because it's not anything else. This is can't be an 8 anymore, so this is a 5. This is a 2. This is no longer a 5. So this is a 4-6 pair. That's probably still valid. This is a 9. 5, 6, 4, 6. Somehow anything. This is a 7 now, which gives us a 6, which gives us a 9. This is an 8. This is a 7. This is a 5. This is an 8. So this is a 6. This is a 4. This is a 5. This is a 6. This is a 4. Wow, 43 people solved this puzzle in 10.9 days. I did like this puzzle. 36 minutes, 50 seconds. It is late at night, I'll say that. It's 10 p.m. on a weeknight. After a long weekend, so I'm a little bit sluggish tonight, and I feel like I did okay until I got to this area. There's probably a way easier way than arriving at that 2-3 pair that didn't even really help. I think it was this 9, right? Looking at this row and realizing a 9 couldn't be anywhere else was the thing that then let me see the German Whisper, and it cleared up these, and then it really solved the puzzle. But my God, I'm sure everyone watching was screaming, saying, this is a 9, this is a 9, there's a naked single, because I know that's what I do when I watch other people solve Sudokus. It's not always easy to see, though. Wow. Okay, well, that was a really fun puzzle. I hope everyone enjoyed watching it, and I will catch you on the next one.